Hello everyone, welcome to English Fuel. Before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that you are capable of more, yet something inside you holds you back? Have you ever sensed a quiet power within you, waiting to be unlocked? Today, we will explore that power together. And as you listen, you can also shadow my voice. This simple practice can help you improve your English, strengthen your pronunciation, and make your speaking more natural over time. Now, take a slow breath and imagine this story unfolding as if you are watching a film in your mind. I want you to picture an early morning. The sun has not fully risen yet. The world is silent, except for the soft rustling of leaves outside your window. You open your eyes, and for a moment everything feels still. It is in this stillness that you hear it, a faint whisper. It is not from outside. It is from within. A small voice that says, "There is more for you. There is more within you." Most of us ignore that voice because life moves fast. Expectations, responsibilities, deadlines, routines, they all pile up. And so, the voice becomes faint. But it never disappears. When I first realized this, I was in a moment of self-doubt. I felt as if I was standing still while the world was moving forward. I remember thinking, why do I feel stuck when I know I can be more? It was then that I discovered something powerful. I discovered the hidden coach inside me. A part of me that could guide me, motivate me, and challenge me. A part of me that I never knew existed. You see, traditional coaching is wonderful, but it is not always accessible or sustainable. Not everyone can afford it. Not everyone has the time for it. Not everyone can depend on someone else to be available whenever they need guidance. But what if the greatest coach you will ever have is already with you all the time? What if the key to unlocking your full potential is not out there in the world, but already living quietly inside you? That inner coach is your awareness, your wisdom, and your courage combined. It is the part of you that knows your truth, even when you pretend not to hear it. And when you learn to listen, everything changes. Imagine walking through your own inner landscape. It is like entering a beautiful valley full of mountains and rivers, where each direction represents a part of your life. Your relationships, your career, your health, your growth, your inner peace. Some areas look bright and open. Some feel cloudy or crowded. Some look unexplored. This is what self-coaching truly is. It is not about judging yourself. It is about mapping your inner world with honesty. One of the best tools for this is something called the Wheel of Life. You can imagine it as a circle divided into different areas of your life. Give each area a score from 1 to 10. Not to criticize yourself, but to understand where you stand. When you do this, you will immediately see where you feel fulfilled and where you feel a gap. And once you see the gap, you can begin your journey. The journey begins with clarity. Not vague dreams, but clear and simple goals. Goals that your inner coach can guide you through. You can use SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of saying, "I want to improve my health," you say, "I will take a 30-minute walk every morning for the next 30 days. Notice how the second one feels more real, more possible. Your inner coach needs this clarity. It acts like a map, showing you which path to walk next. Now, imagine yourself standing in the middle of this inner landscape with a backpack. Inside this backpack is your self-coaching toolkit. These tools are simple but powerful. The first tool is powerful questioning. The kind of questions that make you pause, look deeper, and uncover truths that usually stay hidden. Questions like, what am I afraid of right now? Or, what is the real reason I am avoiding this task? Or, what outcome do I truly want? When you ask yourself these questions honestly, something magical happens. You begin to hear answers that were waiting to be spoken. The second tool is mindfulness and visualization. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and imagine the version of yourself you want to become. Visualize her standing tall, calm, confident, and full of purpose. See her walking through her life with clarity and strength. This vision is not just imagination. It is a message to your brain. A message that says, this is who I can become. And when your brain accepts this vision, your behavior begins to shift naturally. The third tool is action planning with gentle accountability. This does not mean forcing yourself. It means creating small, manageable steps that move you forward every day. Steps that you can commit to with kindness towards yourself. And each day, you check in with your inner coach. You ask, what did I learn today? What will I improve tomorrow? This simple check-in keeps your journey alive. But every journey has obstacles. And this one has obstacles inside you. Sometimes you will hear the voice of your inner critic. A voice that says, you are not good enough. You cannot do this. You always fail. This voice is loud, especially when you try to grow. But remember this. The inner critic is not your enemy. It is a scared part of you that believes it is protecting you from disappointment. All you need to do is gently talk back. You can say, I hear you. I know you are afraid. But I am growing, and I will be all right. When you reframe your negative self-talk, your inner critic becomes quieter, softer, and less powerful. And then there are limiting beliefs. Invisible walls built from old experiences. Maybe someone once told you that you were not capable. Maybe you failed once, and that memory stayed with you. These beliefs do not define you. They are old stories. And you have the power to rewrite them. When you catch a limiting belief, you ask yourself, is this absolutely true? And if the answer is no, you let it go and replace it with a better belief. A belief that supports your growth. Another obstacle is discomfort. The discomfort that comes when you try something new. But discomfort is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of growth. It is like stretching a muscle that has not been used for a long time. At first it feels strange, even painful. But if you continue gently, the muscle becomes stronger. You become stronger. As you walk through this inner landscape, you begin to notice something beautiful. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to rely on your own wisdom. You begin to feel guided from within. This is self-coaching mastery. This is the moment when you realize that everything you need to grow is already inside you. And now, as we come to the end of this cinematic journey, I want to remind you of one thing. There is a powerful coach within you. A coach who knows your dreams, your fears, your potential, and your strength. When you listen to that coach, you unlock parts of yourself that you never knew existed. If this video touched you, if it inspired you, or if it helped you understand yourself a little more, then please subscribe to English Fuel. Like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and leave a comment telling me what part of your inner landscape you want to explore first. Thank you for being here. Your journey has already begun,